Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, my dear brothers and sisters in Islam, and welcome to everyone watching here on YouTube, Miftahul Ilm, a new video with you, teaching you the Arabic language, teaching you practical things about the Arabic language. And in this video, inshallah, I'm going to speak about the days of the week and how they're called or what they're called, or how do we call them, or how do we say them in English. And once you start learning, you will quickly realize that there's something logical behind the days of the week. What I mean by that, stay tuned and keep watching. So first of all, before we speak about the days of the week, we have to point out that in the Arabic Islamic world, the first day of the week is not Monday. That is what we usually know from the West, that the first week of the day is a Monday. But in the Arabic Islamic world, that is different. Now, some of you may know, the first week of the day in the Arabic Islamic world is Sunday. So contrary to what we know from the West, it is Sunday that the week starts with. So we start obviously by counting from Sunday until up to Saturday. So the weekend in the Arabic Islamic world is not Saturday and Sunday, but Friday and Saturday. And Sunday, the new week starts. So for everybody living in the Arabic Islamic world, those who go to work and those who go to school, Sunday is the beginning of the week. So how do we say Sunday? Because that's the day that we start with, obviously. So Sunday is Yawmul Ahad. Yawmul Ahad. Or you could just say Al-Ahad. But to point out that you actually mean the day, you say, or it is better to say, Yawmul Ahad. So Yawmul Ahad basically means, when we want to translate this into English, it means the day of the first. So the first day of the week, practically translated. Yawm, that is, well, the day, and Al-Ahad, the first. So Yawmul Ahad. So the first day of the week, and that is what I meant at the beginning of the video by something logical behind the days of the week. So you say to Sunday, because that is the first day in the week in the Arabic Islamic world, you say Yawmul Ahad. So I will say one more time for you to listen to it and learn it. Yawmul Ahad. So let's continue with the second day. Well, the second day of the week is Monday. So now, how do you say Monday? Monday is called Yawmul Ithnain. Yawmul Ithnain. I will say it one more time. Yawmul Ithnain. Which basically means, when you want to translate it, and let's make it a practical translation, the second day. The second day of what? The second day of the week. So to Monday, you say Yawmul Ithnain, the second day of the week. Because why this name? Well, because it is indeed the second day of the week, according to the Islamic calendar, or according to what we know in the Arabic Islamic world, when it comes to when the week starts. So that's the second day of the week. Yawmul Ithnain. Let's continue with Tuesday. Now Tuesday is Yawmul Thulatha. Yawmul Thulatha. Yawmul Thulatha. Now Yawmul Thulatha, and you may know what I'm going to say now. Yawmul Thulatha is the third day of the week, because the first day is Sunday, and you have Monday, and then you have Tuesday. So you say the third day of the week by saying simply Yawm al-Thulatha, and Yawm al-Thulatha is in Arabic Tuesday. So now this logic keeps on continuing. Now obviously Wednesday is the fourth day of the week in the Arabic Islamic world. So how do we say Wednesday in Arabic? We say Yawm al-Arbi'a. Yawm al-Arbi'a. I will say it one more time. Yawm al-Arbi'a. So Yawm al-Arbi'a is Wednesday. Let's continue with the fifth day of the week, which is Thursday. So Thursday in Arabic is Yawm al-Khamis. Yawm al-Khamis. Yawm al-Khamis. So Yawm al-Khamis is the fifth day of the week, Thursday. And obviously with this day, or with the ending of Yawm al-Khamis, of Thursday in the Arabic Islamic world, that is when the weekend starts. So the weekend is Friday, the sixth day of the week, and obviously the seventh day of the week, and the last day of the week is Saturday. So how do we call them in the Arabic language? So now things get interesting, because now we are going to speak about the day Friday. How do we say Friday in Arabic? Friday in Arabic, a word is used that is not just used in the Arab world, but it is also used in other languages. Because now, as you obviously notice, and as I mentioned, the days from Sunday up to Thursday are, well, days that are numbered days in the Arabic language, because you start with the first day, the second day, the third day, the fourth day, and the fifth day, and that's how they are called in Arabic, from Sunday until Thursday. But the sixth day of the week, according to the Arabic Islamic world, which is a Friday, it's not called the sixth day in Arabic, but it is called Yawmul Jum'ah. Yawmul Jum'ah. Yawmul Jum'ah. Now, obviously, as you know, the sixth day of the week, which is a Friday, it's not just any day for Muslims. It is the most virtuous day in the week for Muslims, because this day has the Friday prayer in it, which is obligatory upon every single Muslim male. So they must go to the congregational prayer on Friday, which is called Salatul Jum'ah, which is called the Friday prayer, and it must be prayed with the congregation. And it is obviously one virtue of the Friday. So Yawmul Jum'ah means the day of gathering. This word, al-Jum'ah, has Jama'ah in it. And this root Jama'ah, it is a verb basically, which means Jama'ah is a verb basically, which means to come together. So Yawmul Jum'ah, this name, it basically tells you that that day is it's a special day, because Muslims come together on that day in the congregation to pray the Friday prayer. And there are many other reasons as to why this day is virtuous for Muslims. There is a very known narration, a very, very famous narration, in which the Prophet ﷺ, peace and blessings be upon Prophet Muhammad, is reported to have said that on that day, Adam, the first person, and may peace and blessings be upon him, was created. It was the day in which he was put into Jannah. It was the day in which he was taken out of Jannah. And it is also the day in which, or it is also the day in which Yawmul Qiyamah, the day of judgment, will happen. It's going to be on a Friday. So, and there are other things mentioned in the authentic Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. So Yawmul Jum'ah is Friday, and well, that is the reason why it's called Yawmul Jum'ah. The primary reason is because Muslims gather into congregation and pray the congregational prayer, Salatul Jum'ah, the Jum'ah prayer. So Friday is called Yawmul Jum'ah. Now we have to speak about Saturday. What is Saturday called in Arabic? Saturday in the Arabic Islamic world, as you learned, is the 7th day, the last day of the week. And Saturday in Arabic we say Yawmus Sabt, Yawmus Sabt, Yawmus Sabt. Now Yawmus Sabt, this word has its roots with Hebrew, because as you know, and I mentioned this just a couple of moments ago, the special day in the week for the Muslims is the day Friday. Now other major religions, and specifically Abrahamic religions, Christianity and Judaism, they also have special days in the week. Now for the Jewish people, the special day for them is Saturday, which they call a Sabbath. That is the day in which they rest and they don't work. So Yawmus Sabt has its roots from there, Yawmus Sabt, Sabbath, from that word which is used in Hebrew for, well, the resting day. So Saturday is called in Arabic Yawmus Sabt, and that is the last day of the week. And as you know, Christians also have a special day, which is Sunday. But obviously in the Arabic Islamic world, what is special in the days of the week is Friday. Saturday is a day in the weekend, but it doesn't have any speciality among Muslims, and nor does Sunday, because Sunday is a day where people go to work and where children go to school in the Arabic Islamic world. And as you previously learned, Sunday is Yawmul Ahad. Now we have learned every single day of the week and why they are called, how they are called in Arabic. If you want to learn Arabic with us, all you have to do is to scroll down and click through a couple of links, and then inshallah you can start learning the Arabic language with us in a very systematic way. We have years of practice when it comes to teaching Arabic, and now we are providing you with an English program for you to learn the Arabic language. May Allah make it easy for all of us to learn this beautiful language, and may Allah enable us to understand the Quran and the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam through the Arabic language, through the language of revelation.